I came up with the idea that a specific skull is one of the things that Thomas needs to bring Ash fully back, soul-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, so Elias...
So it's one of the crystal skulls, basically.
Kind of. You'd have to read the post, but I can't explain the post. But,
Well, that's just good, clean fun.
So, Kieran changes gender, per season.
Uh-huh.
Um...
Now, by season, you mean like every second season, or like every equinox, or actual every...
Female body takes effect during fall and summer.
So yeah, it's every equinox.
Yeah, and male body is winter and spring.
Max ammo.
Dante, you're not supposed to be watching this. I don't know what you think you're doing over there. Get over here and sit.
What?
What?
It's now expected January 1st.
What package? What package are we talking about?
My eye and power.
Your what?
The eye and power surge.
Oh, the heating eye?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we kind of had to expect this, honey. It is, you know, New Year's Eve.
See that one spit pop off? Don't let it escape.
Basically, each time Kieran changes gender, a skull is given to a specific mortal or something. Let me reread. The change of each season was celebrated at night with wine and song. Tradition had a cloaked mortal portraying Kieran, passing an intricate skull to the town's leader. A bluff, the deity themselves would make an appearance, though rarely as the cloaked figure. At times, a teenager would randomly wake to a skull resting by their bed, a silent urge from Kieran for them to pass it during the ceremony. With spring just rolling into the summer, the mortals celebrating Kieran's feminine rebirth. Change weighed heavily on their shoulders. Something's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. An emerald skull laced with gold had been paired with a mortal youth. Each skull is different. It's basically a ritual.
Enjoy!
Kieran was not fool enough to think that the likes of Elias would never try to take their skulls.
Bonus points.
I don't know what the skull really meant. Let me ask
Take it from a smuggler who knows. Heads are basically pineapples filled with jam.
So each time Kieran changes, they make a skull, so darkness envelops them. The old them is removed, and it forms a skull. So it's got essence of Kieran.
So how does the skull work in Resurrections?
Well, again, it's got essence of Kieran, the deity of change and rebirth.
So he has to acquire one of these skulls to allow...
A specific skull, yes. But they don't know that yet. They don't know it's a specific skull. They think any skull's going to work, but it's not.
That's why he could be hunting for the Fountain of Youth, because that could be where the collection of the 13 crystal skulls is at. This is the only skulls he knows of that pertain any sort of magic.
Well, Elias goes, you know, I've heard there's a deity. Or, you know, one of the deities, or someone talks. They overhear someone talk about the deity of God, like change and rebirth. And that they're right now in Athens.
Double points.
Celebrating the change of the seasons.
But wait, is Kieran not going to be with Elias when they discover Thomas?
I thought we've already had them discover Thomas.
No, you said we were going to have them discover Kieran first.
As the gods, I thought his crew was already set in stone.
No. We never got to do the play scene like you wanted. Because you wanted to act out the scene of the play.
Wonder if I could write this off on my taxes.
Hey, you need some cute Japanese
Who am I
kisses.
kidding? I don't pay taxes.
What?
I'm not really... I think we would do better to do it with a flashback. Because I want Elias to have his crew.
I will give you one and only one chance. The moment you talk, you're back over here in the corner. Mouth shut for the rest of the day. Unless it's actually something important to say.
I'm wanting Elias to already have Thomas and Ash, at least.
Oh, okay. You know, it's not like I had this big, grandiose idea of how Thomas was going to destroy the boat show.
You already did, because you haven't even heard Ithaca yet.
Not like I already... Yes, I did.
All of Ithaca?
Yeah.
Work?
Yeah.
Any of you hotshots want to beat my high
You
school?
can still do it, just in kind of like a...
Well, I had this moment in my head where he ends up destroying the...
Max armor.
He ends up destroying the boat show theater before they see the end of Epic, and it entices Elias to want to hear him finish the story.
Yeah, and that's where we get picked up. They're on the ship trying to find this other deity, and Thomas is wanting him to tell the story, and we can go from there.
Do that.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's just I'll go with it.
You're still gonna be doing all of that. It's just gonna be in a story.
Yeah, but we worked so hard to figure all that out.
I know, which is why we're able to do it in a story.
Yes.
Meh, wasn't much going on up there anyway.
No, it's not bad. It's just I really liked what we did with the whole show thing. And when you said he meets Kieran first, I thought, oh, okay. Then I could have him get opinions from both sides. Like, hey, this cool, it was really cool, and then Ren's character come in like, this is stupid. Mick kind of starts liking it. Kind of does want to admit that he's starting to like it. Then the whole tragic scene comes up, and they both get angry, want to take revenge, and help him get revenge.
And talk to him.
Kaboom!
You gotta give some to get some. Now, go get some, soldier.
You know your prices are a bit steep, but I think you're all right. Ta.
And besides, I also kind of had it set up so that you and Ram could have a little bit of like roleplay time first before we introduced any of my characters. That was kind of the whole big thing of like why I was okay with redoing the theater story, because I feel kind of like it didn't feel complete. Like if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make this difficult.
Insta-kill.
I'm just really excited to be able to redo the whole Odyssey play.
And taking that 30.
Yeah, 130 already.
It's 12:38. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, it is 12:38.
no. It's too late to be that late.
No, it is 12:38.
I realize now what I just said makes no sense.
This is Midgar. We're not in Midgar unless Luke is in town.
What? Which, with the way Rem was talking the other day, that may no longer be a possibility.
Oh.
He didn't go into a lot of detail, but,
To pieces.
when I, openly confessed to him
Need to shut down that
some
pickup office for
intentions
now.
that I wanted. But
Nosy.
I think you already read it once or something. I think you just kind of skimmed it, though. It's in Discord, I think. I think it's in Discord. Might not be in Discord, might be in text. I don't actually remember.
Max ammo.
That was my favorite. They'll be doing the funky chicken in no time.
Quitting time for you, you lucky undead bastard.
Like I said, it's either in text messages or DMs. Or PMs or whatever you youngins like to call it these days. Hey, no.
Just like old times.
No, that's very rude.
Sick. Look who's keeping up with you geezers.
So I guess him and Luke aren't really doing something.
I guess, yeah, I guess not.
Insta-kill.
Which, I mean, you know, yay for us.
Yeah, but that also leaves me with Corey. Don't get me wrong, I do love her, but Ram keeps giving off vibes that he doesn't want anything to do with me in that aspect. Oh,
Yeah, and kind of, I might have kind of spoke on your behalf.
what do you mean?
I told him that, I told him that you can't, you know, he knows you have River and he knows you're happy with her, but he you know, I kind of, in my blind, you know, burned outedness, told him that being real, you know, if Rem were to actually offer, you would not turn it down.
No, I wouldn't. It's not like Corey's gonna be moving here anytime soon anyway. That'd be technically cheating, but
I just kind of felt bad for putting you on the spot like that, but I mean, it's kind of the truth.
it sounds terrible. I really hope Corey does. I feel like I'm just doesn't want me in the hospital. It's painful.
Yeah, it seems like he doesn't, but there again, like you said, he gives off the signs. And then next thing you know, the signs are there, but the execution isn't.
I mean, he's also flat out told me he doesn't see me in that damn house.
Well, I can imply I didn't, because again, there was a time way after that he told you straight up
I prefer
that would
slow
make him
roasted,
want to
but
try.
this
I
works
know.
too.
There's a difference between wanting to try something new and
Molotov lit.
Not really.
I'm in that mindset because this would fit me so much.
Step on a crack and break your motherfucking back.
Yeah, but you don't want to stay in that mindset, especially if I do end up running you over.
I think part of me feels like this person is
Well, I've already established that this is, and that's not gonna how it's gonna be. If he wants the full package, if he wants me, he's gonna get the full package. That
Oh, you
includes
are
you.
fucked now, shit for brains.
And I doubt he's gonna say no to that. Because again, he already knows that if he were to make the offer, you would not turn it down.
Corey knows I love her. And I do love Corey.
Bang, bang, bang.
Just-
In the same way, but not.
Just not as much as we love him.
Like, I'm happy with them. And, you know, they're happy with me. Where it's gonna lead, I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time.
There's no way of knowing what the future's gonna hold. But I can tell you that in my
I'll
own
do it
selfish
again.
way,
Many bloody times.
you know, get him away from Luke.
I'm just worried that I'm gonna end up hurting her if I break up with her for Rem, unless I don't talk about Rem, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna have to do the lesser of the evils. I mean, that's quiet. It's hard.
I mean, is that really the lesser of two evils, though?
Tuck a Molotov.
But I don't want to make a choice.
That's what you get for splattering your slop all over my good boots.
I mean, it kind of does, but at the same time, as I said, we don't really know where the future's going to lie. I think it would probably be best to kind of wait things out first
It's like a
before we
spa day.
both assume
Less
things.
mud, more blood.
Like, even now, I'm just floating off the possible assumption that this something could happen because of what he's been saying. I'm not, like, I'm not holding a candle to it. Simply because I don't want to... What does that say up top there?
Eliminate 50 armored zombies.
And then there's the exfill. I'm going to try to do a complete exfill.
I did take a day away from the servers today.
Yeah, I know. That was my suggestion to you.
To be clear, I don't quit. But quitting and self-preservation, two different
Chopper
things.
inbound for extraction. Get to the LZ. LZ's crowded. Get it under control.
Here it comes, fuckos. Straight up the
Point
clapper.
for pickup. X marks the spot.
The person was hoping Barry doesn't realize he's
It's the kid.
different. It's correct. That's correct.
I mean, I get that.
You got 30 seconds to catch that ride.
You weren't all bad. But shit, I'd snort asbestos and never look at you again.
Alpha is present and correct. RTB.
Yes, I know.
Overpowered.